You want to support Roland Martin Unfiltered? Be sure to join our Bring the Funk fan club. Every dollar that you give to us supports our daily digital show. There's only one daily digital show out here that keeps it black and keep it real. As Roland Martin Unfiltered. Support the Roland Martin Unfiltered daily digital show by going to RolandMartinUnfiltered.com. You can make this possible. We don't play footsie here.
No.
Okay.
See, you can't sit here and talk about I care about all constituents and Joe Biden, you're not really practicing unity. You're not doing these things. And I'm like, no, hold up. Y'all supporting that. See, you can't sit here, Kevin McCarthy, give a speech on the floor calling Trump out for his role in the insurrection. But then you vote against the impeachment.
Mm-hmm.
Then you fly your ass down to Florida and take a picture with him.
That's right.
Because really what you're saying is, I know what I said on the floor was one thing, but the picture says I'm really with them.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's why when I was with David was like, well, do you not accept her apology? I'm like, hell no. Y'all go ahead and take this. Take this.
Action to that from Roland Martin, host and managing editor of Roland Martin Unfiltered. Roland, great to have you back on the show.
Great to be back. What's happening?
All right, well, we got a lot happening, but I want to play. We're going to play in a moment some of Marjorie Taylor Greene's comments on the House floor first, but I want to get your overall view of Democrats taking this vote, because this is unprecedented for a Democrat, for an opposition party to say we're not having any of this.
Well, if the Republicans had done their job, this wouldn't be left up to Democrats. That was the problem there. This is an absolutely crazy and deranged woman. That's who she is. And so, sure, her crazy constituents in Georgia elected her. Well, so did those fools in Iowa who elected Steve King. Republicans took the steps against him. But when you look at not just her, see, Kevin McCarthy, but her comments before. No. It's what she has said since she's been there. And then I really get a kick out of folk who have a long track record of comments, and all of a sudden, I denounced what I said. Hell, you said it.
Yeah, but Roland, here's the thing. We can play the duplicity card. I mean, can I bring up Ilhan Omar? Can I bring up Maxine Waters? Can I bring up some folks that have said some crazy stuff too?
Try it. But also, did any of them try to lead an insurrection? Did any of them tweet 1776? Did any of them talk about that? Marjorie Greene cannot be trusted as a member of Congress. Pure and simple. And here's the deal. Do the rules allow for this to happen? Yes, they do. Republicans supposedly like playing by the rules, right?
Roland, I want you to listen to Marjorie Taylor Greene. She was on the House floor today. We're going to all watch it together. Here it is.
And I want you to know.
All right, so I played that, and I'm gonna let that go ahead and play. Y'all get ready to go back. When y'all see us come back, just going back. And again, I like David, and I get it. He's speaking to his right audience, but I'm gonna bring that heat so they can actually hear the truth. And I'm not playing that little Christian love game that she thought. I mean, I'm the wrong one. No, boo. That dog don't hunt where I come from. It's just not gonna work. And see, and let's just be real clear. You got too many folk on mainstream TV who's scared to say it, who's scared to actually go there, who don't want to truly call out white Christianity, who don't want to call out white nationalism. They want to use all the other words and phrases around it. Nah, see, we're not gonna sit here
and dance around it. We're going to call this thing exactly what it is, and they have to get checked. They have to get called out, and it's not just folk like her. It is Marco Rubio. It is Jim. Can y'all keep that thing down about wrestlers being sexually assaulted, Jordan? It's all the rest of these folk who want to play all of these games. And see, we're going to do a roll call. Because, see, I'm telling you, as Greg said, I've been telling y'all, it's only two lines. Either you are with the folks on January 6th or you with the rest of us. See, we ain't going to play hopscotch. Yes, ain't gonna hop over here, they come over here, they come over here. I don't want to hear you talking about unity. If you're staying with those thugs, those white domestic terrorists, or even the confused, ignorant black folks and other dark-skinned folks who were with them, then you know what? You as well. Go back to David Brody.
Roland, don't laugh. None of us are perfect. I'm a sinner. Words of the past. It was a mea culpa. It was a mea culpa. It was an apology. That's what you're going to get. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, Roland. Roland.
You actually fell for that. You
what?
actually.
What? I mean,
look,
so now we're not supposed to believe anybody?
Do you actually believe what she just said?
Listen,
I was led astray by things at the time that I didn't realize were not true. Now I have seen the light, and now they are true.
Roland, is she the first person in the world to do a mea culpa? She's not the first person to do a mea culpa.
But no. I understand the difference between a mea culpa and then somebody who's like, yeah, I need to save my behind. I still believe that stuff, but I got to say the right thing.
Democrats have never done that. I mean, come on, liberals haven't done that.
I believe nothing that she just said. Nothing. And then I'm a lover of Jesus Christ. Come on, David.
Wait, Roland, don't get on her faith now. You're starting to condemn her faith now.
No, I'm not. Because first of all, David, you got to remember who you're talking to. The husband of an ordained minister, a Christian author.
So
I also understand when theologian Dietrich Bonhoeffer talked about cheap grace.
Yeah, but you don't know her. You don't know her. You don't know her.
No. Here's what you don't know her. Again, if we want to have a Christian conversation, the theologian Dietrich Bonhoeffer talked about those people who have cheap grace, who do things and they go, oh, Lord, forgive me. They go back to doing these things. I judge Marjorie Taylor Greene. Hold up. I judge her based upon what she has said since she got elected. And she has said absolutely crazy, outrageous things. Not 2018, 2020, 2021.
Roland, straight up, liberals always talk about compassion for your fellow man, and then you got this going on. Look, why can't we have some compassion for her? I mean, when I say compassion, forgiveness. What about forgiveness?
Here's the deal. I can have compassion and still remove your behind from your committees. And then in 6 months, in 6 months, when we actually see if you've actually changed, then they can be restored. But see, here's the deal. You can't do all the things she said and done in the past few months, including January 6th, and then go, oh, I'm sorry, Lord, forgive me. No, boo. That's not how it works.
Listen, no, Roland, I disagree with you. She can say that and then show in the future if she doesn't make the same mistake, if you will. But the point, but she can say it. She can say it.
She can say it. Here's the deal. Democrats take the action, and in 6 months, if she actually shows what she just talked about, they can always restore.
So you'd be for that.
Can that happen?
You'd be for that. You'd be for her getting the committee assignments back if she showed true contrition.
If she shows it, but let's see what she says and does for the next 6 months. I don't trust that she actually can be humbled and not act a fool for the next 6 months. But sure, let's see what happens. But snatch the committee right now.
Will you at least acknowledge that this is not just a conservative QAnon issue? Liberals do this on the other side, too. Everybody's got their baggage, Roland. Everybody's got their baggage.
No. Individuals have their baggage.
Yes.
And here's the deal. This is real simple, okay? All I heard for the last 4 years from Republicans is that winning, you actually have the spoils of victory. Well, guess what?
Yeah.
What happens when you win?
Roland Martin, I'm going to say this on national television. I love you, and there's no air quotes around that. You know that.
I appreciate it.
See, I ain't making excuses for these folks.
You're a better man than I am.
See, my deal is I knew exactly. See, again, game recognized game. See, they love, because see, here's the deal. They want you to go chase that rabbit hole. Democrats said this. This is me. We ain't going now. Nope. Nope. We ain't going now. We ain't going now. We're going to stay right here. See, Erica, that's the real deal here. And what I need folk to understand is, again, it's only two sides now. If you align in any way with them white domestic terrorists on January 6th, you are my enemy. You are my people's enemy. We ain't sitting here. And that's why I was like, all right, all them words, I'm a wife, I'm a mother. Let me see what you do for the next 6 months. But here's what we already know. She's already sent a fundraising appeal lying on AOC.
Yep.
So, Heifer, you already showed me who you are.
Come on.
You already raising money and you lied on AOC in your fundraising appeal. That's why snatch your committee.
Yeah, and snatch your wig while you're at it. I got to send a shout out to Greg. He gave me my life back in a text message just that quickly because you personalize this, right? It just really the apologist kind of narrative that continues to flow out of a whiteness, but this is why we have to stay vigilant. You know, I know you've already discussed this on the show earlier this week, but we're thinking about, you know, the lack of grace, the lack of understanding that was not given to a 9-year-old Black child in Rochester, New York. And so we see how there's always a runway, right, for whiteness to be considered otherwise, to you don't know what's in their heart. Well, you know, the Bible clearly says the heart is vile. It's full of things that are not pleasing unto God. So, you know, scratch that, like throw that all the way out of the window. We know who she is because she told us who she was. She told us who she was when she was running for office. And when she got into office, she continued to tell us who she was. She said that she engaged in politics because she was drawn by the son of a Klansman. And I continue to say he's the son of a Klansman because we have to always go back to what the Klan was founded on. And Dr. Carr laid it out for us. They were founded on some type of Christian belief system, but it's not a belief system that extends to all people. It is very much so narrow and centers and upholds and makes sure that the supremacy is always with whiteness. Everyone else is there to serve whiteness. And so as we think about this and as we continue to hear the media talk about her ad nauseum, as we continue to hear QAnon become more mainstream, that we continue to hold true to who she and the Republican Party is. What we saw on January the 6th is really the outflow of what the natives and what Black people have experienced in this very nation by white mobs. It has always been like this for us. It has always been like this for natives. We are the ones who built this damn thing. So understand that Marjorie Greene ain't shit but another copy out of this whole prototype of how you aggressively attack, oppress, suppress all voices that are non-white. That is all it is. And so if there cannot be some type of courage gained by the Democrats, outflow from all of the Black folk, 90% of Black people, of Black women, 80% of Black men that made their way to the polls to make sure that they were in power in the White House, in both chambers of Congress, then we have a real issue here. We got the wrong people in power.
All right, folks, back to that Roland Martin Unfiltered video in just one moment.
It's time to be smart. When we control our institutions, we win. This is the most important news show on television of any racial background. Y'all put $2, $3, $4, $5, $10, $15, $20, $30 on this and keep this going. What you've done, Roland, since this crisis came out in full bloom. Anybody watching this, tell your friends. Go back and look at the last 2 weeks, especially of Roland Martin Unfiltered. I mean, hell, go back and look at the last 2 days. You've had sitting United States senators today, Klobuchar and Harris. Whatever you have that you can bring to Roland Martin Unfiltered to support it, please do, because this information may literally save your life.
Watch Roland Martin Unfiltered daily at 6 p.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, or Periscope, or go to RolandMartinUnfiltered.com. Support the Roland Martin Unfiltered Daily Digital Show by going to RolandMartinUnfiltered.com. Our goal is to get 20,000 of our fans contributing $50 each for the whole year. You can make this possible. RolandMartinUnfiltered.com.